Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well, and I know that we're all stuck at home and you're trying to think of some ideas to keep these kiddos busy. So I was brainstorming this morning when I woke up and thinking about all the different things that we were working on before the quarantine. And some of the things that we were working on were shapes and matching upper and lowercase letters. They're doing pretty well on colors. Most of them know all the colors. And so this will help with all of those things. And so I made this little game right here. It's pretty simple. What I did is I put the letters A through F on these cards, uppercase and lowercase. These are index cards, so they wouldn't bleed through. So what the kids are going to do is they're going to find the uppercase and the lowercase and match the shape on the back. And so they're learning the color blue, and the shape is a square, and they're also matching their upper and lowercase letters. Okay, so what I would have them do is just flip over a card to make sure that they have it right, just like a regular memory matching game. And if the shape is the same, then it's the proper match. Now, some of them might confuse the F and the E, and so they might go, okay, so this here is an E, and this is an E. And then they'll look and they'll say, but they don't match. So that's how you know that it's wrong. Okay, so they know that they picked the wrong letter. And then they just try again. Okay, here's the uppercase E and the lowercase e. Cool, I have a match because I have an orange triangle, or an orange rectangle, sorry. Maybe I need to relearn my shapes. Just kidding. So they'll have their two orange rectangles, and you can talk to them about it, make sure they say their correct color and shape, and then when they flip it over, they'll get to see that this is the uppercase and the lowercase e. And what I kind of told them was that the uppercase e and the lowercase e are like the mommy, and the baby. And sometimes the mommy and the baby look alike, and sometimes, sometimes babies look like their dads. So sometimes the upper and lowercase do not match because this is the mommy and the baby. And so this will be a good practice for them to recognize which ones that don't look alike. So obviously the letter C, they're going to flip over the C, and the mom and the baby, the upper and the lowercase, do match in this case. So they're aware that some of them match and some of them don't match. And so they have to learn those that do not match. So it's going to be a little bit more challenging for them. And like I said, I only did A through F because it's simple, and taking just a little bit at a time is going to help them memorize. And I would take maybe the whole week and let them practice this, a couple times. It could be once every day for 5 minutes, just to give them some practice until they get it down. And once they're able to take all the shapes and letters and match them all, then you know to move on to the next one. You could do G, H, I, J, K for the next set. And it's real simple. Now, if they're really struggling with their letters and they're not getting them right away, if they can't match any of them, then I would start with the shapes like this. I would start with our shapes and say, okay, you're going to find your shapes. Your two diamonds right here. What color are they? Purple. Purple diamonds. And let's find out which upper and lowercase letter those are. And then you're going to flip them over, and then you can talk to them and ask them, do you know what letter this is? And let them tell you whether they know. And so that way it's easier for them to find the match first, so they don't get discouraged, because we don't want them discouraged. So this might be the easier way at first. You could try this first and say, okay, we have our star and we found our upper and lowercase f, and see how they kind of look alike. So the mama and the baby kind of look alike. And those are the shapes that match. So you can do it either way. Have fun with them. Just kind of sit there with them the first couple times and then let them do it on their own, and then come back to them. And as soon as they have it all figured out, they know their shapes, they know their colors, they know their uppercase and lowercase for this selection, go on to the next, make the next. I just use crayons and markers and index cards. And if you don't have index cards, just use some paper or whatever. But crayons are going to be better so that it doesn't bleed through. That you probably could figure out. But have fun with it. This should be a very simple way to learn, and they're learning everything at once. So I hope this is helpful for you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.